The placement of successful bid at U.S. Department of Treasury auction establishes a legally binding contract between the successful bidder and the government. Eligibility of bidders. Eligibility of bidders. The bidder warrants that he or she is not of the age of 18.
Auction etiquette. Hey, Craig. Auction etiquette. Never bid first if you don't have to.
Persons wishing to participate in the bidding process are required to obtain, fill out, and deliver a bidder registration during the registration process.
Craig, are you going to let us win one bid today? Let's ask him today. Oh, okay. Craig doesn't want to be on video.
Immediately upon the completion of the bid, we're going to have folders. We're going to take the checks of the high bidder and the backup.
That was weird.
Within 3 business days, the high bidder needs to bring the total deposit up to 10% of the purchase price of the property. If he or she does that, then we send the backup bidder's check back within 3 business days of that date. If the high bidder fails to deliver the 10% in the 3 business days allotted, they lose any deposit, right, title, interest that they have with the property. Then we go to the backup bidder, and the backup bidder becomes the high bidder at the backup bid price. And for all of those that don't use those checks and you want to donate those to the Auctioneer Entertainment Fund, we'll make sure to put those to good use. Inspection of the property. The bidder is invited, urged, and cautioned to inspect the property prior to submitting a bid. Failure to inspect the property shall not constitute cause for cancellation of the sales. We've had these open for 3 hours a piece for 2 weeks. At 6 hours, plenty of time to see it. Lead-based paint. A lot of these properties were constructed prior to 1978 and may contain lead. It's 107 80th Street, sale number 1866150. 1020 plus or minus square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, fireplace, and a laundry. All right, and what is it worth? 20 I have, now 30. How does somebody get 30, bid get 40? Bid 40, now 50. How does somebody get 50? 50, bid get 60. 60, bid get 70. Say 70, bid get 80. 80, bid get 80, bid get 90. Say 90, bid get 100. 100, bid get 100,000. How about 95? 95, I get 95, 5, I get 95, 5, I get 95, 5, I get 95, 5, I get 95, say 95, 95, 95, thank you, they get 100, 100, they get 105, 105, I get 105, 5, I get 105.
What you mean, my bidder?
No, never mind.
Oh, okay, how about 97.5? 97.5. Thank you, now 100. 100, but I get 100. Say 100, but I get 100, 100.
I mean, I'm selling it for 130.
You want back here, but I get 100. Say 100, but I get 100, but I get 100, but I get 100, but I get 100. How about 1085? 1085. I got 1075, bid 1085. It's not that 100 number. Bid 108. Hey, scratching is a bid. But it's going to get 1085. 1085. I get 1085. 5, I get 1085. 5, I get 1085. Anybody else? It's going to get 1085. 1085. 1085. I get 1085. I get 1085. 5, I get 1085. 1085. All through, all done.
Wow.
We're at 97. Sorry, it should be 98.5. 90. I got 97.5 right here. Need your 98.5. I was trying to get 10 grand for the government and I just didn't do it. I got 97.5. Need your 98.5. 98.5. 98.5. I'm going to give 98.5. 5, I'm going to give 98.5. 5, I'm going to give 98.5. I have 97.5 asking for 98.5 going once. 98.5 going twice.
Holy shit.
Third and final call at 98.5. Mark it your way one more time. 97.5.
Unbelievable.
Buyer number 19. 690 plus or minus square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Cell number is 1866169. Can't leave yet. You can't leave yet. Just kidding. 169, and what's it worth? I got 5,000 on the money. Who'd it get 10? Who'd it get 10? 10, who'd it get 10? Who'd it get 10? Who'd it get 10,000? Say 10,000 where? But it gets 10, but it get 10,000. Thank you, but it get 15. Say 15. Say 15. 15. Now it's 20. Let's get 20. 20, get 20, get 20, get 20.
Always wait. Always wait to the end. Everybody finishes bidding. Raise your hand.
Let's get 20, 20, get 20, get 20, get 20,000. Bid 20,000. 20, get 20, get 20,000. 20, I've already got that. Let's get 20. Bid 20. Thank you, bid to get 21. Now 22. Now 22. Just like Emmett Smith. Bid 22. That's the bid to get 22. 2 bid to get 22. 2 bid to get 22. Did you say yes? I got 21. Need your 22. That's the bid to get 22. Bid to get 22. 2 bid to get 22. Got 22. Now 3. Bid to get 24. Bid 24. 4 bid to get 24. 4 bid to get 24. Bid 24. 24 you want at 24,000. 24. Bid to get 24. Bid to get 24. 4 bid to get 24. Bid 24. 24. That's the bid to get 24. Yes. 24 all the way in the back. Thank you. Now 5. Now 6. That's the bid to get 27. Now 28. Now 29. Now 30. That's the bid to get 31. Now 2. That's the bid to get 33. 33. Bid to get 33. Bid to get 33. That's Tony Dorsett. Bid 33. That's the bid to get 33. That's the bid to get 33. Now 4. 34. Bid to get 34. Now 5. That's the bid to get 35. Now 36. 37. Bid to get 38. That's the bid to get 39. Now 40. That's the bid to get 44. Bid to get 40. 40. Bid to get 40. Bid to get 40. Bid to get 40. 40. Bid to get 40. I got 39 here. Need your 40. That's the bid to get 40. Bid to get 40. Bid to get 40. That's the bid to get 40. Bid to get 40,000. Bid to get 40. Bid to get 40. Bid to get 40. I got 39,000 asking for 40,000. 40. Bid to get 41. Now 42. That's the bid to get 42. Bid to get 42. Say 42. Bid to get 42. Yes. That's the bid to get 43. Say 44. That's the bid to get 44. 4 bid to get 44. Obama. 44. Now 45. That's the bid to get 45. That's the bid to get 45. 5 bid to get 45. 5 bid to get 45. 5 bid to get 45.
The auctioneer is actually very friendly. A lot more friendly than the foreclosure ones that I go to on the courthouse steps. I will say that. So I give them credit for that.
46. Now 47. That's the bid to get 47. Now 48. That's the bid to get 48. Bid to get 48. Bid to get 48. 48. Bid to get 48. Bridesmaid again. That's the bid to get 48. Say 48. Bid to get 48. At 47,000 asking for 48 going once. 48 going twice. Third and final call at 48,000. Market your way $47,000 to buyer number 19. And the backup bidder, who we haven't heard from today, what's your number, sir? 20. 19 and 20. Keep in touch with our website. There's flyers out at the front for next month's auction. Thanks for coming out.
So that's it.
If you are one of the high bidders or the backup bidders, patience, there's 3 of us, and we're going to try to get you done as soon as we can.
I don't know about this. Well, that's the end of the auction, so what we'll do is see if I can interview some of the buyers, because this stuff went a little excessively high for me to be buying anything in here. Not to say that I couldn't make it work, but I don't want to. We need to have at least a $20,000 spread, because remember, 20 can turn into 15, can turn into 10, can turn into 5, can turn into nothing real quick. Hey! No, what do you think about the auction?
Too much. No return for the investment.
So you think we have some owner-occupant buyers in there?
I don't know. You might have 1 or 2. Those guys, most of those guys are investors. The guys on the phone, I've seen them at a few.
Foreclosure stuff?
Yeah, I've seen the foreclosure stuff. They're always on the phone, the same guys.
How you gonna make money though? What's your name again?
Eric.
How are they gonna make money on this shit if they're paying damn near 80% of what it's worth?
Well, they can afford to hold them. They got,
you're
they
telling
got
me
big money back in.
they're buying for rentals.
They may buy for others or buy for somebody else who doesn't care if they only make a few thousand or 5,000, 10,000, I guess. I mean, that's what I think. So that's all I can tell you on that.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't. I mean, for me, I want to make a little bit more than that.
Yeah, a little
some
bit
of these were really good deals. I think I would have probably bid on that one. The nicest one was that one.
Yeah, that was a sweet one. 140 though? What was it
Yeah.
go? Come on,
I forgot what that went for, but it went for a lot. I know.
Well, good seeing you, man.
Good seeing you, bud.
I know,
Did
brother.
you get anything? You're just out there checking it out.
Nah, everything's too high. Okay, Eric. What do you say, Steve? What do you say?
Oh, they were just kind of talking about the results.
Too high?
Too high.
What do you think?
Did you buy one?
No, we didn't.
Way too high.
See, the people that bought these houses, they're going to either live in them or go fix up to live in them. They're not resales. Or
No way.
Whoever bought 19 was bought like 4 or 5.
I can't hear you.
Whoever was bidder number 19 bought like 4 or 5. So he's
an investor.
You guys know each other or no?
6 of them.
No.
What do you think these people are going to do with the houses?
What now?
What do you think they're going to do with them?
I don't know. You buy something, you pay for it, or you lose your deposit.
I don't see how we make money on
You
it.
buy houses, right?
Yeah, I'm a flipper though.
Yeah.
I don't see how I make money on it, you know.
Well, today buying and flipping is not easy. Why? Two things. If the house, you have to be able to know what it costs to fix the house. And fixing houses today, if you can do it, is one thing. If you've got to hire that, you're out the ball game.
Yeah, you got to have more profit built into making
You
the money.
can't fix a carpet. A simple carpet on a 3-bedroom house is
$1,000.
$900 a month.
$1,000.
Huh?
Not a month.
I mean, to put it in is $900.
$1,000. $1,000.
And that's a good price. Everybody else wants $1,200, $1,400. Most of them say, hey, sell my stuff.
How many you got?
Well, out of 500, I still got 58 left.
God.
Are you interested in selling?
I have to pay 3 people who want to buy me out, but 58 now, but my accountant says, Mr. Levinson,
Oh, you're Harold Everson.
I'm Harold Levinson.
Wow.
You heard of me, haven't you? Have you?
I have.
Okay.
Who hadn't heard of you,
Well, the
dog?
man said to me, what'd you ask me just a second ago?
You gonna sell?
If you were interested in selling.
Yeah, and my accountant, which is very expensive, Mr. Levinson, you're in the 35% tax bracket. You
Oh, my
depreciated
Lord.
everything. So everything you sell, you're gonna pay 35 cents on a dollar.
Oh my
Are you
Lord.
kidding?
You can
No.
finance it though.
That I can do.
Yeah, you
But
Tax free.
no, it's not tax free.
You don't get any money.
Listen to me, man. If you sell something for $100,000, I don't care.
Oh, so you're a dealer.
Okay.
You're a dealer.
If I sell it for $100,000 and I take in $50,000, I can pay 35 cents on every dollar I take in.
If you sell it for 100 and take in 1,000 a month,
Pay 35% of that.
on the 1,000.
That's right.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
That's exactly right.
Well, I'm your guy then.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave
I
it to
met
my
him
son and
We can't.
granddaughter.
He got more than we can both
I'm
buy.
gonna leave it to my son and granddaughter. They're okay.
Do they know what to do with it?
I don't care.
You be gone.
Did you know what the lady says on television? What does she say?
I don't know.
You can't take it with you. Nothing. Zero. One lousy penny. Nothing. I forgot more than all y'all put together.
He forgot more than we have learned over our lives.
Especially for
I'm
new
gonna tell you
investors
I'm
coming
gonna tell you one thing. You know what South Africa is?
I know.
I've been there.
You know
I've
South
never been
Africa-
there.
Do you know where the South African government owns the diamond mines there, the big diamond mines?
I've been there.
Do you know who owned that?
When I was there, it was
My
the
great
De
grandfather.
Beers. Or
You
the
know
De
how they
Beers.
got it? He put his shoe in there and took a knife, so I thought, we're gonna kill all y'all unless you leave. They got it for nothing.
Oh wow.
I
That's real
can write a
grind.
book on my history. You ever heard of the Marshall Plan? After World War II? We had 40 ships run out of Port of Embarkation, my family.
So you were saying, Steve, is that what were you asking?
So what I wanted to know, is this the typical result that you've experienced in going to auctions?
Okay. Well, the result that we saw today was the majority. The result when you're saying is the majority of stuff is going for too high.
For too high, and then one or two deep pocket investors getting most of the properties.
Yeah. Generally speaking, when I'm going out here, you can back it up, son, Steve. When I'm going into these houses, am I going the right way? I gotta go back that way.
Boy, yeah, you're going
Go
around
around.
Home Depot and go around.
Generally, in these this is an IRS U.S. Treasury auction. I've never been to a U.S. Treasury auction, but in my experience, yes, when you have these big hotel room auctions, it's one or two guys that buy the majority of stuff because they got the bulk of the money, and or owner occupants are there, right, bidding the price up. These houses went for way more than I could even pay for. They were actually going for retail, a couple of them. Would you agree?
I would definitely agree.
So yes, usually it's one or two guys that have these lines of credit that can buy. The last time I have bought from an auction like this is not your typical foreclosure auction in Virginia. They don't have an opening bid. They say they can't adjust the numbers. A typical foreclosure auction in Virginia, they say this is the bid. We ain't going below that. Take it or leave it. But this one, they started high, they went down, they went back up. And yeah, usually, and everything was too much for us from what I saw.
Okay. Well, I agree definitely with that. A few of the properties from just the limited research I did, I thought could have been, if purchased correctly or at the right price, could have been good flip properties.
Yeah, the one on 80th Street was a good one.
However, you know, the one investor that bought the majority of the properties, like you said, he was paying retail for them. So it makes me wonder what was his strategy.
You know, over the years, I have to ponder. Remember that other one we looked at, Steve, the guy that bought it right on the highway?
Right.
What we're looking to do?
Right.
You think of what type of money do people have that are buying? When I say type, is it their cash? Is it a line of credit? Is it inherited money? Is it an IRA? If you got an IRA, you're not even I don't care about the price because all I'm worried about is my monthly income coming in.
Right.
You know, the price is irrelevant. I'm going to get my money back either way, just with time. Is the number still rolling, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get my money back with time if it's a rental property. But yeah, man, I don't know what these people exit strategy is, Steve. It's got to be a long-term hold, would you think?
Well, in saying all that, Chris, I would definitely agree, because that was a question I was going to ask you. If you have $1 million and you're
which is not a lot.
You're buying these properties, you know, is your strategy the return? If you're holding them for rentals, is it the return, the monthly income?
Yeah, that's a good question. I just don't think $1 million is enough, because that's only 6 houses. You know, if you're buying them, if you're in them for 150 a pop,
right,
5-6 houses is just. It would be, even if you're getting $1,000 a month rent, that's $6,000 a month. I mean, to me, it wouldn't be worth it to just put all that cash out for that at these prices.
Right.
You know, at investor prices we're buying them at, $1 million will get you 30 houses. You know, maybe 25.
Now there will be another treasury auction in the month of May.
We definitely got to do better research and be there on that one, Steve.
Right. So my question is, I got the list. So
is it the same company?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just keep the money over here and we'll just come back then. Why not? But I don't know, man. I mean, I'm ready to spend 60% or 70% of the value minus repairs. It don't change. That's it. I don't know how in the hell somebody's gonna pay 80% without any repairs. I'm like, good God, how do they do it? I recommend you better not be out there doing it too if you're watching any of my clients. Anything else, Steve?
I think that was it, Chris. This is the first auction I've been to myself, and it's been many, many years.
Yeah.
So the experience for me kind of helped me see and observe what other investors are doing, kind of what properties are moving for in this region.
Yeah.
And from what I can summarize from today, I can't. You had one investor buy 6 properties at almost retail on all of them.
Yeah, that is good. God, that don't even sound like coming out of your mouth. You can just go to the MLS and buy that, dog. Go to the MLS and buy the shit. Why am I waste all this time getting money orders? Maybe I don't know.
I wish I was able to get inside that person's mind to
Maybe
just see,
interviewed him. Yeah, I don't think
to see what's your strategy.
Wow.
I will say this: I observed him on the phone, so apparently he's.
Was that the guy in the back?
Right.
He did have an accent, Steve. I know he wasn't born in America, I would say. I don't think.
Okay.
But I was kind of nervous to ask him. You know, I didn't want to make it seem like I'm trying to insult the man, because obviously he's got a better plan than me if he's paying that.
Right. Right.
One of those houses, I would have paid half of what they paid. You know? Or maybe that's because we're spoiled. We're used to getting those discounts, Steve. Maybe some people aren't used to getting huge discounts.
It could be that.
Maybe this is what they expect. And maybe he's talking to somebody in Europe or in Africa or in Asia or in Pakistan, and they've got money to spend on American dollars right now.
You're making a great point there, Chris.
You know, I'm like, my point is, you don't know. I promise you, you don't know what everybody's exit strategy is. It's different.
Right. Okay, anything
All
else?
right.
Summarize.
That was it, guys. So thanks for rolling along with me for a day at the auction.
And we will see you on the
Yep.
next.
See you on the flip side next time. Thanks, dude.